Mic is not on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the day shift. My mic was off. It's your girl, Paulette. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Come on in the room. We are here in the Brownstone Worldwide studio. So let me start over because that just totally threw me, right? And it's okay. Welcome to the day shift. It's your girl, Paulette. I am a part of Brownstone Worldwide. We're in the Brownstone Worldwide studios, and we are here to give you the news and information that you can use. The very first thing that we're going to be doing, of course, is we are going to be providing you with information from none other than our favorite news correspondent, Mr. Alan Edwards, who's going to give us news, information, and all the cool things that we need to get our day started. While he's doing that, I'm going to be behind the scenes doing what I do best, and that's getting ready to give you news, information, tips, topics, and talk, and what you can expect from the Brownstone today. Are you guys ready? Let's get into it.
An official has reported that 29 Americans have been confirmed deceased in Israel.
Israeli authorities have reported a toll of at least 1,300 fatalities and 3,227 injuries within Israel after an unprecedented incursion by the militant group Hamas from air, land and sea on October 7th. In Gaza, there have been at least 2,228 casualties due to retaliatory strikes from Israel, with an additional 8,744 people sustaining injuries. Benjamin Wright reporting.
While Americans lean toward ongoing support for Israel, their sentiments toward President Biden's overall performance remain less favorable.
An additional 29% believing that the country should increase its involvement. However, a majority of the public also expresses disapproval of President Joe Biden's management of the conflict, as well as several other issues, as indicated by a recent ABC News Ipsos poll. Kyle Norris reporting.
House Republicans are scheduled to conduct a floor vote in their pursuit of selecting a new speaker on Tuesday.
House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan, who secured the second position in the closed-door vote following Scalise, has won an internal vote to be nominated as the speaker. However, 55 House Republicans indicated in that confidential vote that they would abstain from voting for Jordan in a full floor vote. Kevin Sanders reporting.
On Sunday, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan emphasized that the Biden administration's primary focus is ensuring the safe evacuation of Palestinian Americans from Gaza.
Sullivan mentioned that U.S. officials are actively working to grant the general civilian population in Gaza access to secure zones and essential necessities, including food, water, shelter, and medical. David Lang reporting.
This is the latest news headlines.
A shooting at a Denver party early Saturday has resulted in 3 fatalities.
Denver police responded to a gathering at an industrial storefront, where they discovered a fatality with gunshot wounds. Additionally, 5 individuals injured in the shooting were transported to local hospitals, and unfortunately, 2 of them were declared deceased, as confirmed by the police. Michael Wallace reporting.
Critics on Sunday accused Natalia Komarova, the governor of the Khanty-Mansisk region in Russia and a member of President Vladimir Putin's United Russia Party, of undermining the reputation of Russia's armed forces.
She made statements during a meeting with residents in the Siberian city of Nizhnevartovsk on Saturday, stating that the country had no necessity for its involvement in the war in Ukraine. Jamie Dabalos reporting.
Actress Suzanne Somers, known for her role in Three's Company, has passed away at the age of 76.
Suzanne Somers peacefully passed in her home in the early hours of October 15th, stated R. Kurihe. She bravely battled an aggressive form of breast cancer for over 23 years. Suzanne was in the company of her devoted husband Alan, her son Bruce, and close family members. Anna Schelling reporting.
Republican Attorney General Jeff Landry has secured victory in the Louisiana governor's race, overcoming a competitive field of candidates.
This triumph marks a significant achievement for the GOP as they regain control of the governor's office after an 8-year hiatus. Landry will assume the role, replacing the current governor, John Bell Edwards, who was unable to seek re-election due to consecutive term limits. Edwards is the sole Democratic governor in the Deep South. Lawrence Keller reporting.
And that's the latest news headlines with Alan Edwards.
All right, folks. Welcome back once again to the Day Shift. I'm Paulette. I'm a part of Brownstone Worldwide, and you are currently watching and listening to Brownstone Worldwide and cityscaperadio.com. So if you are listening on cityscaperadio.com, which means you're listening on the website, you're listening to KCCR, the Brownstone, the app, Listen, folks, this is where you're getting news. This is where you're getting information. This is where you're getting all of the things. So welcome to all of you all who are a part of our listening audience. So I thought that today I would do something different. So this is the second day that I'm doing something different. And that is that for whatever platform that I am on, I am going live. So y'all, welcome to Instagram, welcome to TikTok, welcome to Bigo, welcome to LinkedIn, welcome to all of the Facebook platforms that we are currently on, and welcome to YouTube, where we are Brownstone Worldwide. So that's where you can currently find us, and that is where we are presenting the news to everybody. So I think we're on like maybe 10 different platforms right now. 10, I think. Yeah. I think we are. All right. So that's pretty cool. We're giving you news and information that you can use today. And we're also going to be talking about some things that are happening here in the Brownstone that we think, of course, are ridiculously important because it's Brownstone Worldwide. Why not? Why not? All right. So let's get into a couple of things that are really super important. For those of you guys who are not familiar with Brownstone Worldwide and Brownstone Living Magazine, let me share with you, if you are watching us on YouTube at Brownstone Worldwide or on any one of our Facebook platforms, Brownstone Worldwide or Cityscape Radio, or even Brownstone Living, the magazine, you can actually see a picture of the October issue for Brownstone Living Magazine. If you are not, and you're on Bigo, or if you're on TikTok, I am going to be sharing a photo with access for you guys to literally go and get your copy of Brownstone Living Magazine. You can go ahead and subscribe right now. Let me tell you who's in this particular month's issue. Of course, the Founders Day Walk Challenge for Breast Cancer Awareness starts next week. We're going to be talking about that here in just a minute. Dr. Sade Adu came to hang out with us. Y'all, this young lady is bad. That's all I have to say. And so she's telling us all about her business and how she helps other business owners be their best selves. And so you don't want to miss that particular article. We have Taryn Oates, who was our block party scholarship winner. She was one of two. And Miss Taryn is actually featured in the People in the Neighborhood in the magazine. Teresa Pelham, one of our contributing writers, is one of the people in the neighborhood this month. And let me tell you why. Y'all, if you don't know how to get grants, Teresa Pelham is your girl. She can help you do that. And so she's talking about in this month's issue how to prepare to get the grant money. She's actually going to be doing a series literally for several months so that you guys can learn how to get the grant money. How many of you all are actually like so over getting information that is antiquated, old? These people don't know what they're talking about. They bought it from somebody and they put their name on it. This woman is an award-winning grant writer. This is what she does. This is what she does. Okay. So what we want you to do is get that information. Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. Like how? Like people don't call me, especially if I don't know you. Don't call me. If I don't know you like that, don't call me because I'm live. All right. So what else are we talking about today? Let's get into some news and information that we can use, because we could talk all day about grant writing, and I would literally get in my feelings about that. All right. So let's see. Let's grab news and information that we can use. Now, a couple of things that we know is happening right now is we know that there is a war that's going on, don't we? President Joe Biden is going to be visiting Israel on Wednesday to discuss strategy in its war against Hamas, as well as humanitarian assistance for Palestinians in Gaza. A State Department official said the U.S. and Israel are nearing an agreement to get humanitarian aid into the enclave, where the UN says hundreds of thousands of people have fled their homes ahead of an anticipated Israeli operation. Israel is aiming to eliminate Hamas leadership after its terror attack in the south on October 7th that killed over 1,400 Israelis in a rampage through border towns. Hamas is also holding an estimated 200 hostages in Gaza, up from initial reports of 150. Here's what we know. The Palestinian Health Ministry says at least 2,800 Palestinians have lost their lives. The Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt remained closed as of midday local time Tuesday, their time over there, because it's morning over here where we are, right? And it's leaving trucks carrying aid from Egypt unable to enter to help those people, okay? Fighting also escalated along Israel's northern border with Lebanon's armed group Hezbollah targeting multiple locations in Israel. The United Nations warned Gaza is under full electricity blackout for the 6th day, severely compromising its health care. Let me repeat that again for y'all. Gaza is under full electricity blackout for the 6th day, severely compromising health care. I need y'all to understand how serious this is. Hamas released a hostage video late Monday of a woman it abducted during its massacre at a music festival. And the U.S. sent about 2,000 Marine and sailors to the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. At least 30 Americans and 5 Canadians are also confirmed deceased. Y'all, this is getting real. I know that you all have heard about it. I know that I've been seeing all kinds of things online talking about, oh, well, you know, this is the end times, it's this, is that. It's a bunch of fools acting a fool. Okay? Now, we could go down the Israel streets if we want to, the history of Israel and how it became what it is today. We can do that. And then some people, oh, well, you know, well, let's just call it what it is. It's how you got it was wrong. And this is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be pretty. All right. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that. We could go deeper into what that could mean, but check this out. I think let's talk about something else that's closer to home, even though that's close to home, y'all, because I need y'all to understand all of this is close to home, y'all. I got my bicycle up under here. I'm riding my bicycle while I'm giving you all the news. Colleges do away with student loans. So listen, about 24 top colleges are doing away from student loans, instead committing to meet with their students' financial needs with grants and work study. Harvard, MIT, Princeton, who else? Harvard, MIT, Princeton, and Yale are among the big names implementing no loan policies, which proponents say are a win-win. The schools get more applicants and students and their families get a break. But no loans don't mean no cost. Many of these schools still have an expected family contribution, and others require students to pay for their own books and materials. As previous student loan borrowers start repaying their student loans again this month after the 3-year pandemic pause, many worry the extra monthly bill will be unmanageable, especially with a lot of people still being laid off and stuff like that, you know. And then people are like, okay, well, what? Okay, because I know I got mine in the mail, or rather via email, and I was like, oh, here we go. So I'll definitely be giving them a call. And remember, there are different things that you can do, folks. You can do things like income repayment, or what they call the IVR. You can do that. You can call and talk to them, find out what your options are. And so those are some of the things that you can definitely do to get yourself prepared to start paying that back. Now, let's also talk about in the news, let's see, work from home rates hit post-pandemic low. Y'all surprised? I don't know why y'all surprised. Work from home rates actually hit a post-pandemic low, according to news sources, and has extended its post-pandemic slide. New federal data reveals only 26% of U.S. households currently have a work from home member, according to a Census Bureau survey cited by news sources. Now, that's down from a peak of 37% in early 2021. The numbers appear to reflect a larger return to office trend that has taken root among notable companies, including Amazon, Meta, and Goldman Sachs. Firms have cited in-person collaboration as the main driver behind the push, but analysts have also pointed to remote workers' negative impact on commercial real estate and urban business. Therein lies the real truth. The real truth is that people working remotely is a wonderful thing for the people. However, here's the thing. What happens when these major corporations have gone out of their way to get all of these real estate and office supplies and all of this stuff, and they purchase buildings and they've leased for 20 years, and then y'all want to stay remote? Oh no, they're going to fight that tooth and nail. Oh, they're going to fight that tooth and nail. So remote work rates have declined across the U.S., but vary greatly from state to state, the survey reveals. Now, can I let y'all in on a little secret? Are you still paying attention? You still paying attention? Ooh, there's a whole website for work at home, folks. And I'm not talking about call center jobs either. Okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm literally talking about, what's the noise called? What is that? That's my QB under my desk. Oh, I'm going to get this workout in. That's what I'm going to get this workout in. Listen. We're going to get the workout in. All right. Okay. So let me share with you. Who's got a pen? Anybody got a pen? Hey, Booski. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Joshua. Good morning. Welcome, Joshua. You're new to BGO. Good for you. Okay. Let me get this website for y'all. Let's do that. Where is it? Well Found. Let me go ahead and put it. Oh, I'm so wrong. No, I'm not. If you're looking for work at home opportunities that are reputable, where you're not going to have to be on the phone, where you're not given talk time per minute and stuff like that, look at Well Found, WELLFOUND.com, wellfound.com. I was looking at it yesterday because I'm keeping 100 with you. Every once in a while, I want to see what's out there too. I do. I want to see what's available to me as a HR professional. Okay. So I submitted my resume and did some other stuff as well. And I just want to see what it's going to be. What, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you got to always keep yourself refreshed because you never know what's going to, you know, be your thing. So yeah, but yeah, there you go. In a nutshell. So you just keep doing your thing. All right. So I just wanted to did y'all get that? Do I need to say it again for all of the people that's paying attention? Wellfound.com. Did you get that? Okay, you got that? Okay, cool. Excellent. All right. So y'all make sure that you go ahead and check out that particular website. Get all the information that you need so that you can do your best out here in these internet streets with some of these work from home jobs, because they're still out there. What I don't want y'all to think is that there are no jobs that are out there, because that's a lie. Okay. If you want more information, there's also Rat Race Rebellion. Let me also say this. Let me put this disclaimer out here. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I just want you to know that the information is out there. Okay. I think it's important. You should have options. You absolutely should have options. So here's the weird thing about me. Whenever I go and submit, and I've been telling Cullen and a couple of other people about this, I say, y'all, I submit resumes and stuff all the time. Nothing. I just got a reject letter. I just got another reject letter. I'm like, what in the hell? What are we doing here? Do I need to take all my degrees off of my resume? All right. So anyway, okay. So enough of that. So let's talk about how this war is impacting specific areas. So we have Palestinian tech sector that is being hurt by the war. Gaza's burgeoning tech industry has been devastated since the Israel-Hamas war broke out. And that's according to TechCrunch. And I can absolutely believe that, because if you've seen some of the video, now I don't even know if you can get video or whatever out there, because again, if they're at a complete electrical blackout for the past 6 days, anybody that had battery power, anybody that had anything, I'm telling you, you can't see anything. You can't find anything. Here's my issue about this whole thing. And I'm going to say that means we don't know what's happening on the ground in Gaza, not Hamas, but in Gaza. We don't know. That's scary for me, because we don't know I'm going to just keep it 100. Who's being wiped out? Oh, I said it. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it real. Home sales nearing 2008 levels. Home sales are expected to drop to their lowest rate since 2008's recession, thanks to skyrocketing mortgage rates. Now, that's according to the Wall Street Journal. The pace of sales won't increase much in 2024 says a Redfin economist, as the mortgage rates aren't expected to budge much either. Record home prices are limited inventory of existing homes compound the issue. The housing slowdown could have a wider effect on the economy, with consumers spending less on furniture and appliances. Plus, fewer home buyers means more renters, and rising rents could further stymie the Federal Reserve's push to lower inflation. So let's put that in perspective. The average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage topped 7.5% last week. 7.5%. Now that's an increase of about 0.5 percentage point since August. But now when I purchased my home, it was 2.5. Purchased mortgage dropped in September to their lowest level since 1995, per the Mortgage Bankers Association, and nearly 40% of recent home buyers under age 30 received family money to help with their down payments. So the question is has the American dream been awakened by the economy? Are we losing? Are we sleeping? What is the American dream for you? That's a really good question. I think I'll make that the hot question of the day. Now, what I do know is Cullen is currently working on Cullen's Corner Hot Topics. So y'all get ready, because I don't know who you people are. I don't know who you are, but you always send us interesting emails. And you always send us stuff that blows my mind. Like how? Listen, how? So let's talk about Cullen's Corner Hot Topics, shall we? Cullen's Corner Hot Topics was really interesting this past week. And it had to do with, what did it have to do with? Oh, God. Let me tell you. Y'all out here bad too. Let's talk about it really quick. So Cullen's Corner, I'm looking at it right now, was about, he discussed a woman passed away, leaving her husband with 2 small children, ages 2 and 4. At the wake, or was it the funeral? I think it was at the funeral. Her best friend came up and divulged that the children that he had been raising were not his, that they belonged to somebody else. I'm sorry, what? Well, whatever are we saying? Well, what we're saying is your wife was cheating on you this whole time, and neither one of them babies is yours. And so he didn't think anything of it. Of course, emotions are high or whatever. Well, guess what? It came up again, and so he decided to go and get a DNA test, and guess what? The best friend wasn't lying. So now he doesn't know who the children belong to. He's raising babies that are not his. And now the question is, what does he do? Does he continue to keep raising the children? And then the other question is how in the world did he end up in this mess? And what does he do to get in touch with the real fathers? Or does he get in touch with the real fathers? Does it matter at this point? Because the issue is what happens if one of the children end up with, some kind of medical issue or whatever. And so how does he go about finding the birth father? And I said, and myself said, I said, go to the best friend. Why wouldn't you? She clearly knows. She absolutely knows. She absolutely knows who the kid's real father is. Doesn't she? I would say so. She absolutely knows. Heifer. That's all I have to say about that. Like, real? Are you kidding me? So, All right, so let's talk about what's happening. We have a pretty interesting day here in Atlanta. We got a humidity of 83%, and we also have a high today, y'all, of only 65 degrees. 65 whole degrees. Right now, we are holding at a total of 48 degrees currently in the ATL. Okay? We are in Atlanta. So for those of you all who are watching, you're like, well, where's she at? We're in Atlanta. We are in Atlanta. Okay? So that's what we're doing. Hey, welcome to 256-956-137. Welcome to the Brownstone. All right, so let's talk about some things that are happening here in the brownstone, shall we? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save that and let that scroll across the screen. All right, there we go. The day shift is coming to you right now, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on cityscaperadio.com. For those of you all who missed it, I mentioned earlier that I was super late in the office this morning. I didn't get in the office until 7, so I'm embarrassed. So Cityscape Radio played the music and the stuff that it normally does, right? I just wasn't on air, but I was on the air live on Facebook. I was live on TikTok and on Beagle, and I'm still on TikTok and Beagle right now. We just added Instagram. Okay, so we're live on, like I said, like 10 different platforms right now. And so I'll be here until about 10 a.m. in the morning. Once again, we have a high today of 65 degrees. Right now, we're holding steady at 48 degrees, 83% humidity, and mostly sunny. Now, you got any questions or anything that you want answered about advertising, or you're interested in anything dealing with, say, for instance, getting interviewed by us for Brownstone Living Magazine or anything like that, here's what I need you to do. Give our office a call at area code 470-862-0313. Once again, that number is 470-862-0313. There you go. All right. Now, you can always head over to brownstoneworldwide.com for news and lifestyle information. And speaking of news and lifestyle information, I definitely want to talk to you guys about Founders Days. So let's talk about Founders Days really quick. It's celebrating the founders' birthdays, mine and Cullen's. Okay. So Cullen was born on October 23rd. I was born October 31st. So by all accounts, he's the old head in the building. Okay. So because of that, every year, what we do is we do a walkathon. Okay. And what we do is, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up too, so you guys can see this. With the walkathon every year, we provide you with like 7 days of just good morning, King Tragedy. How are you? Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen so you guys can see this. If you are watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on Facebook or whatever, not Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook, you can actually see it. On LinkedIn, you can see it. All right. So for Founders Days, here's the deal. You can head over to brownstoneworldwide.com and you can find out exactly how to participate. We are raising money by walking. Here is the actual calendar. It is a walk challenge. So basically what we're asking people to do for Founders Days, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up, because I'm just talking in circles right now. Lord, why did I do that? All right, so let's go over to brownstoneworldwide.com, and that's where you can get more information about Founders Days. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of fun, y'all. Is what it is. Okay, so hang on just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up, and we'll take a look together and see what is going on with Founders Days. It's real simple. Put your tennis shoes on. Go walk. Walk from the 24th through the 31st. I'm going to start now. I'm going to start now. How about that? So super important for me to start now because I'm on a mission. I got some stuff I need to do. And one is to drop about 25 to 30 pounds. Okay. I was talking about this last night when I did Tips, Topics, and Talk, and I went live on all the platforms once again. And I share with you guys how I need to go ahead and drop some of this weight. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Since I had surgery, I have gained 25 pounds over 2 years. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm doing more sitting than I've ever done. I would encourage you guys to go over to Brownstone Worldwide. Go ahead and subscribe to the Brownstone Weekly Reader. And it helps you to keep up with everything that's happening in the Brownstone. So let's go over to Founders Days 2023. It says here a celebration of legacy and purpose. Which one of my VAs wrote this? Look, because I'm like, oh, this is so cute. All right, here we go. All right, and October doubly significant. So here we go. 31 miles for a cause. So stride through October walking 31 miles collectively. You can start now or whenever, right? Symbolizing our commitment of hope and unity in action. So I'm actually starting my walking today. So I got my little, my little biking pants on. I'm ready to go. Savor and support with popcorn. Now, we have collaborated with Double Good Popcorn between October 24th through the 28th. Ensuring every snack you relish supports breast cancer research. So we're going to be sharing with you guys the link a little bit later on, and beginning on the 24th, October 24th, you'll be able to click that link and you'll be able to purchase Double Good popcorn. The money that comes from that is going to go towards breast cancer research. All right. Engage and walk and win. Now, what you can do is while you are walking, you can take pictures of yourself and you can hashtag using these hashtags, Founders Days 2023. Founders Days 2023. You can use Cityscape Radio or you can use Brownstone Worldwide along with that as well. Okay. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling those videos. We're going to be pulling that, and it'll be easier for you all to be found when you use the hashtag, because we're going to put you guys in Brownstone Living Magazine. Okay. All right. Cool. Now, if you want the actual calendar itself for the 7 to 8 days of walking, it is available on brownstoneworldwide.com under Founders Days. Okay. And it's actually on the carousel. You'll see it run. And then you can just go ahead and screenshot it or do whatever you want to do. Now, what I also know is I think that it's also up on Facebook already. And it's already scheduled out. I think it's already up there on Cityscape Radio or on Brownstone Worldwide. You can go ahead and check it out. Cool. Let's see. What else are we going to be talking about? All right. Can I get my face back? All right. So we talked about that. So again, go to brownstoneworldwide.com and take a look at the news and information, and then also some lifestyle stuff. Let's talk about Brownstone Living Magazine for the month of November. For the month of November, Brownstone Living Magazine is paying homage to, you guessed it, 50 years of hip hop. Why is it important? Because I'm hip hop, you're hip hop. Just about everybody that listens to us in some form or another is a part of hip hop or has been impacted. So of course, when Mikey J came to us and was like, why y'all not doing nothing for hip hop, blah, blah, blah. You should definitely be doing something for hip hop. And I thought, you know what? He's right. So we decided that for the month of November that we would be recognizing 50 years of hip hop. So let's talk about who is in this month's issue. First of all, me. I am going to be interviewing myself. I lie like a rug. So I will be interviewing myself, or somebody will. Maybe I'll get AI to interview me or whatever. All right, so let's talk about why am I being interviewed? Because of my relationship with Arrested Development. All right, so yeah, you've probably heard me singing on the original album. Yeah, you have. You have. Okay. And so I'll be interviewed. We have Ishi from Arrested Development, Razadon from Arrested Development that is going to be interviewed and be a part of next month's issue. And then, of course, the one and only Speech from Arrested Development is going to be dropping through to give us some words of wisdom. But wait, there's more. So when y'all see me turn my head, I'm looking at more than one camera. I've got like 3 other cameras going. All right. So there's more. You ready? You ready? Here we go. All right. We also have Mikey J, who is on our cover. He is one of the Violators, but and from hip hop, right? But now this brother is a film movie producer. Like he's wrapping up production on a film right now. And I talked to him last week, and he actually stopped what he was doing so that we could interview one of the main characters for the film, and then also to interview him. He's our cover, so you guys can go ahead and check him out, y'all. Then, so this is really funny. So years ago when I was on tour, we went to New York, and we were, I forgot the name of that record store that we were at. Well, anyway, so I met this young man, didn't know who he was at the time. And now he is a part of Dame Dash's production house. Okay. This gentleman's name is Omar Salgado. Y'all, he's a really, really nice guy, gentleman, really nice, cool cat. And he's a part of the American New Network. For those of you all who are not familiar with that, Dame Dash actually has a television network called the American New Network. Go ahead and download the app, check it out for yourself, and see all of the content that's available there, from movies to television shows to podcasts. all of that is there at the American New Network. So he's the head of acquisitions for the American New Network. And we got an opportunity to find out what he's been up to over the past 30 years. It's been about 30 years since I've seen the brother. And when I last saw him, he was a young cat doing security for us when we were in New York. All right. So we interviewed him, got an opportunity to talk to him. Woo. This one is so good. This one is so good. It's so good. Y'all, who remembers this group right here? For those of you all who can't see, I'm going to share with you the Force MDs are coming to the Brownstone. I've already interviewed them. The interview was done. We're good to go. We're really excited. We are interviewing the Force MDs. So it was such an honor because I listened to them growing up. Oh my God. And so to see them now in their mature age and some of the things that we talked about was so amazing. And it's going to blow your minds. Absolutely going to blow your mind. So how many of y'all remember some of the songs from the Force MDs? Any of y'all? Love is a house. Come on. Love is a house and you got the key. Ha, ha. Take you where I want to be. Open up your heart. Is that how it went? I just said it all wrong. So we interviewed y'all, the Force MDs. Listen, I don't think y'all understand how amazing that is. They're legends. They're walking around here, absolute legends. Okay. Not to mention the fact that we got some other legends that we're going to be interviewing. Y'all ready for this one? I'm so excited for this one. So the photo that I'm getting ready to show you is literally from a recording that we did with some gentlemen. But there's one in particular that stands out on here. And I had to be gently reminded of who this individual is. He is hip hop personified, a part of the Zulu Nation. He was one of the originators, right, of what we know as scratching and DJing, the way that it's done right now. Listen, I got DJ Cool Red Alert in the building. This is us. I have a photo that I just pulled up. So Cool DJ Red Alert, Chris Ali, and Daryl or Sneaky D, which was a part of the original Violators. And somehow I got an interview with Cool DJ Red Alert. When I say I'm honored, I was honored. I was nervous. But see, here's something else that really, really blew my mind. I was blown away because I didn't realize that we were going to walk down this road of, some of the hip hop heads from, old school hip hop heads or whatever, healthcare, mental health care support as they're, not so much aging out, but needing additional support because they're older or, things that they may not have known. Because see, what a lot of people don't realize about the entertainment industry, and I learned this way too late when I was in entertainment full time, was there a lot of things that these industry people are not going to tell you. Not going to tell you, especially when you're making the millions of dollars. Of course, they're not going to tell you stuff. And they could care less if you find out or not. How about that? Okay. So knowing that, we had a very interesting conversation and you guys are going to be privy to that. Now, why am I telling you this? Because these folks are literally going to be a part of the November issue of Brownstone Living Magazine. That's it. How do you get your copy of Brownstone Living Magazine? How do you subscribe? Subscribe now. Get it on out the way. $5.99 a month. Because then we're going to be bringing in some more amazing people to be a part of the next month's issue. Okay. Y'all don't want to miss this. We got two beautiful little girls that we're featuring along with their parents for the December issue. But then also the December issue of Brownstone Living Magazine is our anniversary issue. So we're going to be doing all kinds of celebrations and stuff. And we're really, really excited about that. All right. So we talked about that enough. Let me go ahead and put that back up there. Yes, that is Cool DJ Red Alert over there. And that is me up there in the top looking like I'm star freaking struck. Okay. Starstruck. It's crazy, 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 crazy. All right. So let's get back into a couple of other things that we need to do. I am down to my last 15 minutes. So I definitely want to go ahead and let's talk about the cruise. So I got a message from some folks. Y'all ready for the cruise, ain't you? I'm excited. I'm ready for the cruise too. So let's talk about it, shall we? Let's talk about the cruise. Block Party on the Sea is coming to you. The Neighbors Retreat, Celebrity Cruise Beyond. Y'all, this cruise is going to be amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all listen to me tell you all about it. And I'm gonna take a voice break.
For this, you, the blazing sun and the ocean waves, all on the most luxurious cruise ship ever, the Beyond. From July 21st through the 27th, we're cruising from Fort Lauderdale to tropical heavens, Cozumel, Georgetown, and the Bahamas. Hold on, it gets better. Mix and mingle with your favorite cityscape celebs. Get insider access to exclusive podcasts happening live on the ship. And don't forget DJ Q spinning insane beats that will make you dance like never before. What are you waiting for? This is not a drill. The sea's calling, the sun's blazing, and the party won't start until you walk in. Secure your spot in paradise now. Visit brownstoneworldwide.com/Neighbors Retreat 2024 and hit book. Limited spots. Brownstone Worldwide's Block Party on the Sea. This is your ultimate summer party, and it's filling up fast. Act now before it's too late. Your best summer ever is just a click away.
All right, you guys, let's talk about the Block Party on the Seas, shall we? Let's begin. Let me go ahead and pull it back up for you guys who can see it. And if you want more information about it, you can go over to brownstoneworldwide.com/The Neighbors Retreat 2024. Okay. I'll probably go ahead and put the link in Brownstone Worldwide and also on my link in my bios on Beagle and on TikTok so that you guys can grab it. All right. So let's talk about Celebrity Cruises Beyond. Y'all, this is not a Carnival cruise. Okay. Get that out your head. This is a brand new ship that was brought over from the UK to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where we are going to be embarking from there, right? So Sunday, July 21st, we are leaving Fort Lauderdale. We are literally having a meet and greet event the day before. I need y'all to be ready for that. I need you to be ready. I need you to get it together, all the way together, because we're going to have so much fun. We got live music the day before. The hotel where we're staying is absolutely gorgeous, right? Then on the 22nd, we're going to be in Cozumel, Mexico. We're going to cruise on the 23rd, which means we've got some meet and greets there as well. And then we'll also have an opportunity for the cruise ship to kind of help take care of us during that time. We're going to have some fun, right? We have some activities for you guys. We also are going to be on July 24th in Georgetown, Grand Cayman. Then we're going to head back out to sea on the 25th. And that's going to be more activity. So we have theme days too, y'all. We're going to be talking about that. And remember, I said DJ Q. So DJ Q is a friend of mine that is going to be joining us. He literally owns a DJing company. So like it's a group of them that do events. So hopefully we'll be able to I know Q is coming, but I was hoping we could get two of them at least. So, Q can at least enjoy himself on the days that we're going to be at sea. All right. Now, we're going to be doing some recording of some podcast shows because we got Cullen's Corner Hot Topics. He just sent me a message and said that he's working on a hot topic for today. Okay, so I definitely want to make sure that you guys are a part of the cruise, what's happening, what's going on, and then know this. I'm also going to put this out here too because my sister-in-law messaged me. Y'all need to book you need to put your down payment down now. Okay? For the cruise. Let me wrap up and then we're going to talk about that really quick. So one of the things, because I got about 11 minutes. One of the things that I need you guys to be aware of is that, wait a minute, July 26th, we're going to be in Bimini, Bahamas. And then we come back to Fort Lauderdale on the 27th. This is an all-inclusive cruise, y'all. The Block Party on the Seas. We're going to have did you hear what I said? I said block party. How many of you guys remember block parties when you were growing up? Were they not the bomb? That's what this is going to be like, except you're going to get an opportunity to meet other people in the Brownstone Worldwide neighborhood who are going to be on this cruise, right? So it's an all-inclusive rooms, drinks, Wi-Fi, and your tips all together. Live entertainment. We're not opening our mouth until it's confirmed and the ink is dry, right? Contests. Get ready to win. We're working on that for you guys. Live show tapings and more. You're going to get your swag bag. You're going to get your band. So you're going to have a I'm a Neighbor band in order for you to participate in the cruise activities. Let me go ahead and move this out the way so I can. And I'm a Neighbor band in order for you to participate in the cruise activities. Why is that important? Because you cannot just be like, well, I ain't gonna book it through them. I'm gonna go ahead and book my cruise through so and so because X, Y, and Z. Well, if you do not have the band, you will not be able to participate in the activities, the live tapings, the meet and greets and stuff like that we have specifically set aside for those who booked with us and your group Escape. So big shout out to Keisha Johnson, who is our travel agent for this event. So big shout out to her. Now, if you want more information about the cruise, you need to know how to get in touch with somebody about it. Give our office a call at 470-862-0313, or you can just head on over once again to Brownstone Worldwide, brownstoneworldwide.com/the neighbors retreat. Now everybody talk. Everybody wants to talk at the same time. This is great. Okay, so okay. All right. So big shout out to all of you guys who have been hanging out with me on TikTok and Bigo. Since I went live at 7:00 this morning, you guys are the real MVPs for today. All right. Now, speaking of shout outs, let's talk about who was listening. Why not? You're going to rep your city. You want to rep your city, right? Cool. So hey, Bishop PC56, how are you? I want you to rep your city. I think it is important for you to rep your city. All right, so what I'm going to do is I love to find out who was listening and who is listening because I can actually see it. All right, so I'm going to pull up the information on Cityscape Radio. Let's see where you're listening at. Oh, wow, this is really interesting. This is really interesting. So right now, there are more people listening via their desktop computers than anything else. That is hilarious. Hilarious. All right, so let's talk about where you're listening from. Big shout out to Philadelphia. You are number 1 right now. Chicago, Illinois, you come in a strong second. Washington, D.C., you are listening right now. Charleston, South Carolina, Baltimore, Maryland. Big shout out to you guys. Orlando, Florida, you're currently listening. And Sioux Falls, you're listening. Top countries right now, of course, are the United States and New Delhi. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Very, very good. So big shout out to you guys for doing what you do and hanging in there with us. All right. So one of the things that I definitely wanted to do before we got up out of here was make sure I had to plug myself. Hey, Keely. Hey, Mario. Hey, Jared Smooth. How are you? Welcome. And I'm just about done. That's pretty much my entire show. I've got about 5 minutes before we're up out of here. And then I get to plug up and, disconnect and stuff like that. So here's what we're getting ready to talk about really quick. A couple of things that are coming down the pipe. So we've talked about a ton of stuff. Make sure that you head over to brownstoneworldwide.com and you register for the newsletter. Why is that important? Because beginning today, we're getting ready to start sharing with our subscribers information about upcoming holiday deals and all the things. If you are not a subscriber, you're not going to get the holiday gift guide. That's free. We're just giving that to you guys. And then you're also not going to get an opportunity to see who's coming to the Brownstone. We're going to be doing some filming. We got some cool stuff that's happening. I can't even talk about who's on the cover for January just yet, or February for that matter. Okay. We're actually changing the name of the magazine for that month. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, now, lastly, let's talk about what's happening for the holidays. The sounds of the holidays with Cityscape Radio. Enjoy the holidays with sounds you remember all day, every day. November 24th through December 31st, we're playing holiday music. Of course, your air personalities and their shows are going to always be what they're going to be. But otherwise, cityscaperadio.com is going to be your sounds of the holidays all day, every day. And by that time, you'll be able to say, Alexa, play Cityscape Radio, and it's going to play us. Isn't that cool? That's going to be so amazing. Amazing. Life is so good. The cookbook is actually available for pre-purchase. It's an entire package. Life is so good. The cookbook comes with 50 recipes, anecdotes, and wisdom from me, your girl Paulette. And it also comes with a cookbook journal. So like a journal planner. And it comes with its own cute little stickers. Also, what's available for the holidays, we're going to come back and we're going to be talking about that as well, is, of course, Brownstone Blends is coming back for the holidays. What does it come with? It comes with 4 amazing blends. Your everyday blend. If y'all missed tips, topics, and talk last night, I cooked with everyday blends. I got leftovers. That's for lunch, okay? So, tips, topics, and talk last night. We're going live again today for tips, topics, and talk once again. Everyday blends. You got your turmeric jerk. You also have your garlic, lemon, pepper, and your cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar blend. Just a touch of sugar. The rest is really amazing flavors that you can enjoy. Where can you get all of this? At brownstoneworldwide.com, Brownstone Living Magazine, and also carry us wherever you are at cityscaperadio.com. And we want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors. Faces by You is one of our sponsors. You can head over to facesbyyou.com to get access to their amazing products. What I didn't know was that your lips get so chapped, you actually can give your lips a facial. Okay. So you definitely want to head over to facesbyyou.com, give them a shout out, let them know where you saw them, and take advantage of some sales that they have coming up for the holidays. All right, folks, that's my time. We're getting ready to get you ready for your afternoon shows, which are you ready? Wealth Access, Assets and Prosperity with Coach Jackie Vasquez at 1 o'clock. Numbers Don't Lie with Dr. Michelle Josie at 2 p.m. And lastly, on cityscaperadio.com for today at 3 p.m. is The Real on Parenting. If you are watching, you can check us out on brownstoneworldwide.com. You can also check us out on all of the things like YouTube, Brownstone Worldwide, Facebook, Brownstone Worldwide, and Cityscape Radio. So you can check us out there and watch or listen to their shows. These are new shows for the new season at their allotted time. If you got the newsletter, you know what time their show starts, right? You already know. So there you go. It's been an amazing time hanging out with you all today. I'm starving officially. I'm going to get some more coffee, get some work done. Again, we're going to be offering up our sales and stuff for today. Check your emails. If you're not a part of the newsletter, you're going to miss out. So go over to brownstoneworldwide.com and get on the newsletter list so that you can get into the rotation and also get early access to the November issue of Brownstone Living Magazine, 50 Years of Hip Hop, so you can see those exclusive stories that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else except right here, including my story as a part of the history of hip hop. You guys, that's my time. I'm so glad that you were able to join us today on all of the platforms. I got to get out of here. I got stuff to do. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you around.